Hello there, YouTubers. Welcome to my brand new channel. Um, Obviously, this channel is about food. As you can see in front of you, there's food here. Today, we are going to cook a nice rogan josh curry. I'm going to show you basically how I make my curries. Um, Obviously, the little things that I put in mine. Obviously they're different to everyone else's, so hopefully someone might actually try this recipe out. So, as you can see in front of me, got a couple of pieces of chicken. Obviously if you don't want chicken, you can replace it with potatoes. So it can be strictly vegetable curry if you like. I will be adding potatoes and chicken into this curry because obviously the other half doesn't really like chicken much. So obviously, like I said, if you're a non-meat eater and you like potatoes, add potatoes instead of chicken, or add both if you want a bit of extra bite. Okay, you'll need some tomato puree. You won't need a lot of this. You can make do with just one tomato if you don't have any tomato puree. It all depends on how thick or how loose you like your sauce. So if you like it thick, then tomato puree is a very good thing to add into a curry anyway, like you'll see. You'll need a tomato, preferably fresh, but you can use basically tinned tomatoes or anything you like tomato based wise. Like obviously that's why I've got one tomato and a bit of tomato puree. A pepper, if you like peppers. Obviously I like peppers, so I'm going to add peppers into mine. An onion. Obviously onion is a nice flavour in the curry anyway. You mainly get onions in curries. If you like garlic, add garlic. This will mostly go into the flavouring of the chicken, to be fair. Like you'll see anyway as I get along. I'm just showing you the ingredients at the moment. You'll need some rice, whatever rice you like. Basmati, long grain, whichever. There's all different types of rices out there. I'm not going to tell you which one you need specifically. But these are the basic ingredients you'll need. Now, obviously you can add little different things to it. So you could add like carrots if you wanted to, courgettes if you wanted to. This is just what I'm going to put in the one today that I'm going to make and show you how to do. It'll just give you the basics idea. Spice wise, you'll need some black pepper for flavouring and seasoning. You'll need some salt, obviously for seasoning. If you like your curries hot, you'll need a little bit of hot chili powder. Obviously, if you don't like them too hot, you probably won't need to add that. I'm going to add in this one today some cumin seeds. So that'll be added with the chicken, so you could probably get some cumin seeds. Also some Cajun pepper if you like your curries hot, like I said. And also we'll be having a paste already made. So I'm not going to make the paste today. I'm actually going to just use a ready-made paste, which is rogan josh. So this curry will be a rogan josh curry. It's, if you can see in there, there's a paste. So let's crack on. So as you can see, first off, best thing to do is start off with the onion and prepare everything separately, and also have bowls so you can put them all in. So I'm gonna get some bowls and start chopping up stuff. So first of all, I'll put the bowl to one side. If you have a knife sharpener, best to have a really sharp knife to start with. So as you can see, potatoes, just chop up into quarters. So 4 pieces, here's half a potato, and then the other half of the potato, obviously 4 pieces. So you get 8 pieces of potato with 1 potato, if that makes sense. Obviously I'm going to do this twice. Hopefully this might be enough potato for a single person. Yep. So you're talking that much potatoes for a single person. Just 2. We'll take 3 out, but I won't need that one. So as you can see there, just put them to one side. I'll need them later. And also onion. Just chop the ends off. This knife is not the sharpest knife, so we'll need a sharper one. There we go. Just chop this side. Peel the outer layer off. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing in the video anyway. So I would advise using white onions in a curry. Red onions have got a much sweeter flavour and are really better for things like spaghetti bolognese. If you're going to make a spaghetti bolognese, I'd use red onions, or mixture actually, probably half white, half red. And chuck the rubbish away. Just get rid of all the rubbish. Best always to have a clean surface to work on. Okay, right there. Just clean down the area. That's it. As you can see now, there's the onion. So we have a nice easy method, just slice it down the middle. Down the middle. It's nice to slice across. Actually, I should be using a sharper knife. This knife is not the sharpest at all. Something's a bit better. Just roughly chop it, doesn't have to be precise. If you like it fine, then obviously you can chop it fine and just get rid of all the crappy bits of onion. Just like this. Obviously it might make you tear up a bit if you chop it the way I've chopped it. Always a kind of watery. Oh well. There we go. So as you can see, roughly chopped. Not going to ponzi around with, you know, finely chopping it into small pieces, because this is just going to be a rustic homemade curry. Okay, so once you've got that, put them all in your bowl. Just stick it all in a bowl. You probably won't need all of the onion. You'll probably only use about half to a quarter of it, but obviously you've got chopped onion to put away, or whatever else you want to do with it. Okay, put that to one side with the potatoes. Now clean down the surface again. Always clean down as you go along. It's best to get rid of mess. Always wash your hands. That's always a good sign when you clean cooking. Obviously you don't want a messy environment. So there we go. Use something to wipe my hands. 2 seconds. Dry the surface. Okay, now garlic. Oh, this is quite a tough piece of garlic. Personally, I love garlic, so I will put quite a lot of garlic in with my curry. At least half a clove, so at least 5 pieces. Probably leave them 2 out for another meal. So if you don't like garlic, you can leave it out. So obviously it's personal preference. Choose what things you like to put in there, but it does add good flavour, to be honest with you, especially to the chicken. I'm going to just chop off the ends first. Nice and easy to break up then. I'll just chop the ends off. And that end. And that end. This end. And this end. There we go. Okay. Mostly now, once you chop the ends off, they will peel away quite easily. As you can see, there's the actual garlic itself. So, as you can see, chop the ends off, and that's a little tip. You can also flatten them, like just put the knife over it and bang down, and it will also get the skins off pretty easily. Like this. I'll show you what I mean. Like this. Just push down. It also demolishes your garlic, but it doesn't really matter. Obviously, you want to get rid of all the nasty bits. Push down. Normally skin the one layer back. There we go, just like that. And also, you can just slice it back, and then we'll also just peel away. This is the preparation, so there will be two parts to this video. There'll be a preparation part, which you're watching now, and then obviously the cooking part of the video. Preparation normally takes about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how much vegetables you actually want to put in it, and obviously the ingredients. It all depends really. It's like the more you put in, the more flavours you've got to bring out, because obviously it's going to simmer for at least a good half an hour before you actually serve it. So all them flavours will come out while it's simmering. There we go. Wash my hands again. Just wipe down the surface again. Always clean, like I said. Clean away. There we go. Okay, now. Whoops, one went on the floor. That's not good. Chuck it away. There we go. Okay, we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 pieces of garlic. So, just roughly chop them. Thinly slices. Watch your hands as you're doing it, obviously, because you're working with knives. And if they are sharp, then obviously you've got to watch your fingers. These knives that I'm using at the minute are blunt as anything, so I haven't got to worry about cutting myself. So you actually need sharpening. Okay, so we have the garlic right there. Just get this little brown piece off. Get rid of that. Okay, there we go. There's the garlic done. Just leave that there. Okay, pepper. Obviously, if you're going to do a curry, you want pepper in it. Really, just like it's a nice little thing. Nice little tip is the way I do it. Cut around the top. Nice and easy, circular. Pull. And there's the stalk. All comes off together. Put that back. Put that back. Then chop down the centre. Chopping off again. Remove the white bits, so all the white little bits that you've got on there. So just remove all that bit, the sour, that will make it sour, so just cut that off. There you go, cut that off as well. And there we go. Pepper is all ready. Now, depending on how you want the peppers, normally in a curry I have them just sliced. Just nice slices of pepper. Nice and thin or nice and thick, up to you. I'm just going to go on whatever the knife scores them as. So there's that one. There's that one. There's that one. And the last one. Okay, there we go. Pepper's done. Obviously, I'll just leave them on the tray because they'll be used last. Now I'll need another dish for the tomato. Now tomatoes are really juicy. They give quite a lot of juice, especially if they're really fresh. So, best thing to do with tomato is rather chop it up over a dish so you get all the juices, or just do as I'm going to do and just hack into it. Basically, just chop it in half, then in half again, then in little pieces. Then get the tomato, the pieces that you've cut off, put it all together, and just chop it into little pieces. There will be a lot of juice. Obviously, you'll have to make sure that you don't lose any of the juices, because you will actually need them. Obviously, as you can see, this tomato is not the best tomato in the world, but it'll be okay for what we're using it for. Chop it up. Chop it up. Chop, 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 chop. There we go. Chopped up tomato. Then just get a bowl or a dish or something, and then just whack it all in there and get all the juices as well. There we go. That is the vegetables prepared. All done. So as you can see, put them over there with the tomato, with the rest of the vegetables. Okay, now, meat-wise, using chicken, obviously. So, always when you are preparing meat, move away any other stuff that can contaminate. So I'll put that there, and there, just the peppers. Okay, so basically, like everything else, just, it all depends how you want it. If you want it finely chopped, finely chopped. As you can see in this curry, it's kind of rusty and quite chunky. It's quite a chunky curry when it comes out. It's a bit like a stew, because obviously you just stew it for quite a while with all the spices and everything else, and all the meats and vegetables. So it's a bit like a stew in English terms, really. So as you can see, just chop up that chicken, chop up this chicken, hack away at it. Doesn't have to be any precise measurements. If you're ADHD about sizing and you want portions correct and you want it looking more neat, then you can do that, obviously. But I'm not going to do that today. Normally, get it in the frying pan, get it fried, get it cooked. Okay. So, as you can see, chicken done. So now we have the chicken chopped away, tomato chopped away, the onion chopped away, and as you can see, onion, tomato, potatoes, all chopped already. And then we have the peppers and the garlic. Okay. So basically, that is the preparation part done of this video. So once all that is done, and you've got your rice to hand, and your tomato puree, basically all you'll need is some paste if you just don't want nothing else but that flavour. No added flavours, I mean. If you just want to add paste, if you want to just make a basic curry, then you'll just need the paste. But obviously, we're going to use today a bit of Cajun pepper, some cumin seeds, a little bit of chili powder, only a tiny little bit of that though, some pepper. Obviously, you'll need salt and pepper as well. So, okay then. So this is the preparation part of the Rogan Josh curry. If you want to click in a certain corner, or some corner somewhere on the screen, there'll be a link, or on my YouTube channel, part 2 to the Rogan Josh. Hope you like this. It's a new format, new channel, so please like and subscribe and share this video. Thanks.